quick mid-bottle review of this Chicken Cock Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey small batch, 100 proof, not a bottled and bond. It is a true small batch, as noted on the bottom here. It is batch number 12, consisting of 7 barrels. That is definitely a small batch. It is aged 5 years. It is age stated. It's one of these brands that I've always passed by on the shelf, never thought about. Traditionally, in most stores that I do see this, it's the 90 proof. It's another one of these examples where I've tried a bottle from a brand of distillery I've never tried anything before and did not go to the staple, to the flagship first, which would be the 90 proof, because that's generally what I see, but then saw this 100 proof in a store and grabbed it. So not sure what the 90 proof is. I generally, in this kind of case, probably would gravitate to the higher proof one. There's a lot of examples where I like the bottle that's a little bit higher proof, or certainly barrel proof even more so, from a distillery, less so on the lower proof. Not that I don't like lower proofs on many bottles. But in any event, this is a solid pour. I want to see how it's possibly opened up as it's kind of sat around a little bit, a few weeks, and gotten down about halfway. Cheers. This is a very, very tasty. It might even have opened up a little bit, if I recall what my thoughts were initially. I do think this is good. This is 70% corn, 21% rye, 9% malted barley. I can't tell you how many bourbons that I've either tasted or on my shelf that have that 21% rye. This is sourced. I think it's contract distilled from Bardstown Bourbon Company, I believe. But that 21 rye, it's a very, very common number in a lot of sourced whiskey that I find. The other numbers, the corn and the malted barley, may or may not be different, but it's just interesting. I do see that the 21 rye, and some are more prominent than others with the rye, depending on the blend, and sometimes the rye is more prominent than others. This one, it's a sharp in terms of the rye. I would say it's a moderately bold pour, but very good. One of the things I like to do with this is actually try this in an old fashioned. I like trying different whiskeys that maybe I haven't typically had in an old fashioned. This would be one of them. Kind of steering away from your traditional maybe Makers, Buffalo Trace, Woodford, Bulleit, the kinds of typical bourbons I might use in an old fashioned. This is one I might want to try, but this is a good one. If you do see this on the shelf, I'd say this is again a moderately bold pour, but it's got all your traditional caramel, vanilla taste in here. But let's do one more. So still liking this. I would be curious to look for other expressions from Chicken Cock. This is the only two that I've seen. I think, like I said, it's the 90 proof in this one. But if you do see this one, this is definitely a good one. And the story goes way back on this one. This is definitely a classic brand, and one you should give a shot. See if you like it. Cheers.